YWCRC team, I am thrilled to be your MC for this morning, and we are going to have lots of fun while also sharing some useful information and fashion tips. I will be popping back into the microphone periodically to announce winners of our awesome door prizes and any other housekeeping details we may have. The first detail is that everyone has a green Kessler bag on their seat with some useful items in it that you can take with you today. I am thrilled to introduce our amazing presenters, Sonya from StyleEsteem.
Yay!
And Lynne from Amoena. They will each take some time to share some useful information for you at any stage of this journey. As you can see from our schedule that is on your seat, we will have a break to grab a bite to eat following their presentations, while our models get ready, and then we'll have plenty of time for Q&A and community engagement to follow the fashion show. Before I hand over the microphone to them to begin their presentation, I want to get this party started by asking you to take a look inside the pink cup in your green swag bag, and if there is a pink ribbon sticker in it, then you are the winner of our first door prize. Congratulations! Thank you. Don't worry if you didn't win that one. We'll have plenty more winners during our break. So our first presenter this morning is Sonya, founder of StyleEsteem Wardrobe. Sonya has an inspiring story of resilience and creativity. As a breast cancer survivor herself, she experienced the challenges of losing her hair to chemotherapy at the age of 29. Frustrated with the limited options available for head coverings, she decided to take matters into her own hands and design her own solution. Today, StyleEsteem's designs are featured on runways and in this media globally. She will now share a little bit more about this journey, and later you will see her beautiful designs in our fashion show.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope you all had a chance to have some coffee. And I'm so excited to come back to the BCRC. I just love being part of this community and sharing from my own journey with you all. And so, like you just heard, I'm a young breast cancer survivor. I was diagnosed at the age of 29, and at that time, I went through so many different challenges, as you all know. But the one that I felt that I was kind of the least prepared for and least talked to about was the hair loss. I certainly wasn't prepared for feeling like it's going to be my identity and my personality being stripped away. And even though I heard from a lot of people to kind of wear a wig and move on and deal with the bigger problems at hand, for something that felt so personal and so big in my life, it didn't feel like an appropriate thing just to kind of put a Band-Aid on it and keep it moving. And what I experienced during my overall hair journey was what I think is kind of the best kept secret that I no longer want to be a secret, which is that your hair or your hair loss is actually a really good opportunity for you to start taking a little bit of your story back, a little bit of your control back through small intentional actions that you do throughout your treatment and beyond. And so today I want to start off the program by talking to you about going a little bit beyond the fabric. I mean, I'm super excited, and I'm sure you all are too, for the fashion show that we're going to have, but I think it's really important to talk about how that feeling of being beautiful starts from the inside and works its way out. And so I always like to say that your scalp is this beautiful canvas for healthy hair regrowth. And whether you're just about to start treatment or you're already growing your hair back, I think a lot of these best practices can apply to you. And so because we're in July, I think it's a great time to focus on some seasonal tips and tricks. Every season has its own different climate, and as we know, as we experience, our scalp and our hair are so sensitive. And so I think it's a really good idea to kind kind of shift your self-care routine a little bit based on the seasons. And so first, I want to start off with something that we've all heard countless times in our lives, I hope, which is that wearing sunscreen is super important. But when we go through chemotherapy, we experience something called chemotherapy-induced photosensitivity. Does anyone know what that is, or have you heard of this before? Okay, so basically what this means is that during chemotherapy, because of the drugs in your system, your skin is actually much more sensitive to ultraviolet rays. And so that means what might have been a normal amount of time in the sun for you before can now result in irritation, sunburn much more quickly. And so rather than sheltering from the outdoors entirely, you have to kind of find different ways to protect yourself. And so one thing I recommend for your skin health in general is to wear at least SPF 30 on your face. But if you are going through hair loss, if you've lost all your hair, take it one step further and actually, when you're getting ready in the morning, getting ready to go out, and you're putting that SPF on, take it back a little bit and just cover your scalp as well. Your scalp, when you go through hair loss, is not just losing this, the aesthetic mane, the hair that we're used to seeing in styling, it's losing this barrier of protection. And so your scalp is really that first point that the sun is going to touch, and so you want to make sure it's definitely protected and well cared for. So do apply SPF if you are going through hair regrowth and you are experiencing some bald spots, which can happen. Sometimes, your hair does not always initially grow back completely evenly. You can protect those bald spots as well with a little bit of SPF. I think that kind of helps it stay healthy and keep it primed for hair regrowth. You can wear this SPF under your headpiece, for example, or you can even take it one step further and wear a headpiece that has SPF, not SPF, but UV protection. And so there's a lot of options out there for protective headwear, but we at StyleEsteem came out with a collection of beautiful turbans and headbands that protect your hair really all year long because the sun is always out. But this particular collection was inspired by my own journey of starting treatment in May of 2018 and really wanting to be outside and not knowing if I could or if I should or how to best go about it. So these headpieces that you will see later on during the fashion show, a few of our beautiful models will be wearing our activewear pieces. They are equipped with UV 50 protection, and some of them are double layer headpieces, so they have a double layer of UV protection. And along with the UV 50, there's also aloe vera microcapsules in the fabric to keep your scalp and your hair cool and hydrated while you wear this particular design. And the 4-way stretch fabric makes it easy to kind of live in this style all day long, as well as the anti-odor and antibacteria elements. So this is something that was really inspired by this idea of not necessarily being held back if you're going through treatment, still being able to experience the joys and the memories of summer and the warmer seasons. So beyond that, it's really important to also look at headpieces and head coverings that are either sheer or made with some sort of a natural material blend, like maybe a cotton blend. And it's important whether you're wearing a headpiece or a wig, or even if your hair is growing back and you're just wearing your hair naturally, it's important to get that exposure because increased exposure to oxygen minimizes sweat and bacteria buildup, which helps your scalp kind of self-regulate oil production, which is really kind of an important ingredient for healthy hair to keep your hair sort of moisturized and give it that, that natural, healthy look that we all kind of want. And just in general, it's important to keep in mind all year round, but especially in the summer, that you should give your scalp moments of sort of being free and less constricted. This helps keep not just the bacteria and the moisture regulated, but also it keeps your blood circulation flowing a little bit more in a healthy manner. And this is really important for healthy hair growth. And so at any time in your journey, you can kind of consider that. And consider swapping out, your headpieces. If you're at home, maybe let your hair breathe. If you're going out, think about, how you're dressing for the temperature that day to help your, hair and scalp feel comfortable and healthy. Another thing to remember, especially during these seasons when we're, a little bit active, but also we're working up a sweat, sometimes just sitting around because it's just so darn hot. Keeping your scalp clean is really important. So if you are at a point where you are shampooing, I know you can, people ask about, should I be shampooing if I don't have any hair? How does that go? What I say is think about your particular skin and how you normally would treat it. If it's drier, maybe lean away from shampooing too much, do it maybe once a week. But if you have your healthy hair growth coming back, you want to shampoo twice with lukewarm water twice a week, that's fine. But as you're doing that, consider adding a microfiber towel to your self-care routine. And so if you don't have any hair, you can actually use a microfiber towel to give yourself a towel bath for your scalp. And usually it's just very easy. You can soak your microfiber towel with a little bit of water and gently massage your scalp clean. You can then finish off with a little bit of coconut oil, which does have antimicrobial properties, and it's very hydrating and loving to the scalp. And if you do have your hair coming back, microfiber towels are really important because they prevent breakage, because they have less friction than regular towels. So even on the scalp, it's very gentle. It keeps your scalp from feeling overly dried out and kind of rough when you're drying off. And then if you have hair coming back, it's also very good for your hair. So definitely add one of those to your rotation, and I think your hair will definitely feel the difference after a bit of usage. Next, and I think you'll also see this through our fashion show, is that you can really use fashion to express different aspects of your personality and your style during this time. I think what you're going through is so unconventional, it's so crazy and off the wall, cancer itself. But I think you can harness a bit of that energy into how you're going to go forward and experiment. Experiment with your look, experiment with what makes you feel confident and brings out your best side, whether you love neutrals, you love colors, or you love something dark, prints or solids. I think you can really find your own unique style, and this is kind of your opportunity to do it. I find that when we're kind of stripped away completely is our chance to build back something that is even bigger and better than before. And so I think you'll find different inspirations that we've put together with the looks that will appeal to, I think, just about all of you. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. One more thing is, have you heard of henna crowns? Does anyone know what a henna crown is? Okay, so henna is, you may have seen it, it's a traditional thing that you usually see on Indian brides. It's done on an Indian bride in arm length usually, but lately we've seen henna being applied to the head for people who are going through treatment, and this has been something that I personally find so beautiful. It's really taking all the intentions behind a wedding henna, which is all about burning off the eagle eye, all about joy and expressing love, and applying it to your head, which I think is such a wonderful intention. And this is something that usually is done by a professional henna artist. It can take several hours sometimes to do it, depending on the complexity of the design. But it's something that I really wanted to make sure, anyone who wants to have this part of the experimentation in their life and to play with henna crowns has the ability to do so. So to that end, we do have some temporary tattoo henna crowns that we've created, and some of them are in the traditional designs, like you see here, some mandalas, some strips, and some other accents. And these are a little bit more of a traditional henna design. And we also have a few non-traditional looks, which have, this one has like a mermaid theme to it. And then we also have some that have like bows and flowers, and all of that is up here just if you want to come and play around with them. But I wanted to mention this to you because one of our models will be wearing a henna crown later today. And it's just such a stunning, embodiment of that healing and that joy and that embracing where you are and giving yourself a literal crown. And so that's something that if you want to do it, you have the ability to do it now instantly in your own home, and you can create different combinations and kind of, make it your own. And I think that's one of those things that was the biggest lesson for me is whatever you do, just own it. Make it your own and be proud of it because, it takes so many different things in life to make you the special person that you are. And whatever you're doing at this time, I think that's how you should own it. Going beyond the henna crown, which I think is fantastic if you want to just wear it for yourself at home, or if you want to sport it at the beach, or however you want to sort of celebrate that. One thing to remember is that when you do come indoors, depending on where you are in your hair journey, and I say this because I think it can happen for a while, until your hair is really like long and full, you go through a lot of drastic temperature changes because your hair, while also protecting you from the sun, protects you from the elements. And so I noticed this when I, did my head shaving, is that the first time I went on a train, I was freezing. It was May, like I mentioned, but it felt like December. And I didn't realize how much your hair protects you from the cold. And so, especially in these months where we're outside and it's warm, and then you come inside and you're all of a sudden shivering, just make sure you keep like either a little knit turban or a regular turban or even a scarf, something to keep you cozy, whether you want to cover your head or just cover your neck up and retain your heat. That's something that you'll have to do for a little while until you find your middle ground where you're kind of a little bit more comfortable evening out. And that can take a little time, and that's okay. That's what accessories are for. And so that's really my spiel. Those are some of the things that I learned during my 1 year of treatment back at the age of 29, which was now 6 years ago. And all of this is to say, this season is, I think, a great time to have fun with your look, to kind of experiment, go outside of the box a little bit. There's really no wrong way to adorn yourself, whether it's with a swimsuit or a headpiece or a henna crown. I think that's something to really remember. And if you're interested in more of this type of information, we have a lot more of this type of content on our blog, as well as on our social media. And so if you come to my table afterwards and connect with us on social media, I'll also have a free gift for you. So just really, I'm glad you all can come together and talk about this. I think the sisterhood is so important, where we share everything we've learned along the way, and hope to see maybe some of you up here one day. So thank you for having me.
Sonya, that was great. Our next presenter is Lynne Reynolds, Northeast Atlantic Account Manager and National Textile Specialist at Amoena, a company that offers products for every step of your journey. From diagnosis to back to everyday life, Lynne has been in the intimate apparel industry for over 25 years. Many of you have met her at events we've held in the past. And a side note before I hand over the mic to Lynne, we won't be doing fittings today, but she does have a sign-up sheet on her table for you to schedule a time on September 12th when she will return to do one-on-one fittings at the BCRC salon. She's also happy to talk with you today about products that might be most helpful to you based on where you are with your surgical journey.
Good morning. Good to see you guys again. I am a Jersey girl. I travel all over the Northeast, and it's not just that you guys are only an hour from my house. else that I love coming here. These are my glasses. This is just such a special group, and it always inspires me and fills my heart. So thank you so much for trusting me and having me back. And I can't wait to have you guys see some of our beautiful models and all the work. So I have been in the intimate apparel industry for 27 years. And at the start of my journey, I became certified to fit post-surgical mastectomy fittings. And it was one of my favorite parts of the job, inspiring to work with women, and also made me feel happy very selfishly to make women feel good and recreate symmetry that had been lost. Unfortunately, I went many years without doing that as I became the national fit stylist for Notori, and then worked for Sonya. And I've been back with Amoena for 3 years now and recertified, and I'm just thrilled to be back in this space again. So, as Olivia mentioned, Amoena, which means beautiful and lovely, is a company that has breast care for all stages of your journey post-surgery. We have recovery products, we have lymphedema products, we have breast prostheses and shapers to recreate symmetry. We have bras and lingerie and swimwear. So our goal is to empower women and to inspire confidence and to make women feel beautiful at all stages of their journey. Today, I'm here to talk about the fun stuff. So we're going to talk about getting a bra wardrobe together for the summer, for all your summer outfits, and then a little bit about our swim. I realize my bras are down here, so excuse me. So just as, I don't know if you guys are like me and pull stuff out of storage at the beginning of every season, but one of the things, as you're bringing out your sundresses and, your white t-shirts and your white jeans, it's very easy to think like, oh, okay, so I have my sandals, I have my new work flats. Oh, raffia is popular right now, so I'm going to have some cute shoes that have raffia in them. Bringing out the white shoes maybe, or your new sneakers, or flip-flops for the beach. So we all think about that, but we don't always think about what type of underpinnings you need to make all of your clothing look and feel the best. So we're going to talk about a few elements of a bra wardrobe. So the first thing, you should have at least 3 to 5, I'm probably going to shock you guys, you should have at least 3 to 5 bras in your bra wardrobe. So 3, I would say, is the bare minimum, the one that's in wash, the one that you're wearing, and the one that's resting to wear the next day. The average lifespan of a bra, I think I'll shock you guys again, although I see a lot of familiar faces, so you probably, does anyone remember the average lifespan of a bra? We're going to be shocked. 6 to 8 months or 100 wearings. Yes. And that's for it to do its best work. I'm sure there are ladies here, and I won't ask you to raise your hand, that may even have some bras that are 3 or 4 years old. Yes, that may be. So, I know, if you don't wear them very often and they still fit, more power to you if they only come out if it's that really lacy, sexy one that, comes out on your anniversary or something like that, then that's fine. But otherwise, 6 to 8 months for your bras to support and do the best work. So, one of the most important bras to have in the summertime is what we call a t-shirt bra. So a t-shirt bra is soft and smooth and has a little bit of a soft foam pad that's we call it contour, that's going to give you a really smooth silhouette under anything that you're wearing, especially if you have something a little snugger fitting. And it will also give you a little nipple modesty if needed. The best color to get in a t-shirt bra is something that's close to your natural skin tone, so a beige or a mocha works really well. This is my #1 selling Mara bra. We love her. So next, you have your sneakers to work out. So we have several bras that will work to support your everyday fitness goals, whether it's walking or going to the gym, yoga, what makes it important to wear a sports bra when you're working out is really that the fibers in your regular bra are very delicate, well, in all bras. So if you're perspiring a lot or bouncing around, you're going to stretch your bra. So to have a sports bra, it's going to help extend the life of your regular bras. So we love a sports bra. This one crisscrosses in the back. I won't show you. Crisscrosses in the back so you can wear a racerback or a tank. Then I think of, I always go back and forth whether this is your slipper bra or your sneaker bra, but it's great to have something soft and yummy that you're just really comfortable in. I feel like during COVID, we all got away from wearing bras, and now we're like finally back. So I don't know. This is like the type I was wearing all throughout COVID. I don't know about you guys, but this is Eliza's a really soft bra. She has little, what I call cookies, little pads in there. You can wear her with or without a breast form. Just gives a little bit of shape. This is the perfect bra if you do prefer, if you like to have something on in the morning, if you're making breakfast for your family or something like that, like to have a little bit of shape, this is a great little bra to have. Then everybody also needs a feel-good bra, something that makes you feel great, whether it's to wear under like a plunging neckline or whether it's going to be covered up and nobody is ever going to see it, something that makes you feel beautiful inside and out. So we've got this little pretty blue number. She actually converts, which is great. And you can't forget the matching knickers, as my English books would say. And you can't forget too, just to make sure that you have a neutral color seamless panty. You know, we're here to talk about bras, but make sure you've got a matching bit of that. I should have mentioned in the beginning that all of our Amoena bras are meant specifically to be able to support a breast prosthesis or a breast shaper if needed. So all of our bras have very soft, breathable pockets where you can put a breast form in if you need to. Also, any of the seaming on the inside of the bra, whether it's an underwire or something that mimics an underwire, has really soft moleskin surrounding it. So if there's any sensitivity to the skin, it will be very comfortable. And also, even around our hook and eye, we have, on most of our bras, we've got padding so that you're thinking of your comfort completely from beginning to end. Try to catch us up. So that is bras. Now, before I run into swim, oh my gosh, don't let me fall off, okay. In addition to our bra wardrobe, it's great to have bathing suits for the summer. And Amoena has created some bathing suits that all have UV 50 protection. So it's going to be an added layer of protection, as you'll see. Many are made from sustainable fibers, which we'll talk about. And they all contain, they're all made with lycra, which means that they're going to be quite durable and fade resistant to chlorine and the sun. One thing that is important, quick little care reminder for your swim. Some people wash it up, they truly wash your bathing suit after every wear. That's of course up to you, but the best thing that you can do to save the life of your suit is to rinse it in cool water no matter what after you've taken a swim. That will help reduce fading. Also, same with our bras. You want to make sure that you're using a delicate soap. Hand washing is best. I don't have time to hand wash. I don't know about you guys. But if you have a lingerie wash bag, put it in a zip bag, wash that on delicate and hang to dry. The dryer is the bra destroyer. The extreme heat is too much for the delicate fibers in the bra, and it'll stretch it out and wear through your bra even faster. Olivia, I'm trying to catch us up here, but I'm going to take 2 more minutes. So I wanted to show you a couple things about our swimwear. Our swim is also made to be able to support a breast prosthesis if needed. And when you come up and see me, hopefully to sign up for the fit event, if you'd like, you can take a look to see that all of our swimwear has also breathable pockets, but also YWCA technology that it's like a shelf bra, but it's sewn through the center. So it's meant to conceal and keep a swim form or a breast form in the bathing suit, giving you full confidence that nothing's going to pop out, you're not going to have any accidents. We have a variety of different bodies of swim. We create, just like as if we were a fashion company, new swimwear options twice a year. So the ladies will be modeling actually what's in the stores now, which is spring, summer 24. And we have the models, the beautiful models, pick their swim. And what's funny is they all chose tankinis. So I want everybody to be most comfortable and be in the tankinis, but I want to make sure that you guys know that we have a variety of different shapes to flatter your figure, to make you feel confident. So you're going to see a ton of tankinis. But we also have a number of one pieces. I think I'm stepping away. You guys can see. Number of one pieces, some with control. We have high neck bathing suits in case there's any scarring that you want to hide. Not that you have to, but should you want to. And we even have kind of like blousey tops, which can be just to be comfy if you're more comfortable that way. I feel like I always like something loose when I'm sitting on the beach. I don't know. Or is bump friendly. So we do have a wide variety of different bathing suits. So we're excited to show you our swim and our fashion shortly. I almost forgot. In addition to breast prostheses, we have swim forms. This is a swim form. For those of you who wear breast prosthesis or a shaper, if you take a water aerobics class or are in the pool very often, I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes, like if you wear a certain body lotion or a perfume, sometimes your breast form takes on a bit of your scent. So if you're swimming in chlorinated water or in a lake on a regular basis, your breast form may indeed pick up the scent of chlorine or the lake, which, up to you. But we do offer a swim form. This has a carved out back that's a little more buoyant, so it's meant to feel more natural when you're swimming. And it's also meant to, it's coated, it will not yellow with chlorine. And then if you're using this could help you. This could be the one that if you're swimming every day might smell a little bit like the pool and keeps your breast form not smelling. So, and we have full swim forms in our collection as well as partials. So if you're recreating symmetry after breast conserving surgery or during the expansion process, we do have a partial swim form. And one of our models is going to be wearing one today. I bet you can't guess which one, but I'll tell you. Thanks, Lynne.
Let's give a big round of applause for all of those who did get up. Thank you. Thank you for showing us your model. And I do carry up in the office all the time, by the way. And I'm going to play your playlist. I'm going to keep doing it. So.
All right, guys, you can come on in.
bound to stay cool, protected, and hydrated all throughout the summer as she turns head in this beautiful outfit.
Is made out of 100% recycled polyester, so it's a sustainable material. It is also foolproof and will not fade at all due to chlorine. Notice the classic black with the leopard. You can pair this with a plain black bottom or a leopard bottom. The V-neck is quite flattering but yet high enough to give modesty, fit shoes like. Comfortable wide padded straps, and I always think leopard is a classic but also a little fiery. It's like fashion. You look gorgeous, Lynette. Yeah. A timeless and elegant print like polka dots can help you express your femininity with confidence during swimsuit season. Sonya is wearing our blouson top that is a combination of like a polka dot but nod to an animal print. Classic black and white is always elegant, but with a little bit of a hint of hot pink. Gives a little bit of excitement to the outfit. The straps are adjustable for comfort, and the blouson is a flattering shape on everyone.
And the Sonya is wearing a headpiece that is actually a preview from our upcoming New York Fashion Week collection. This beautiful headpiece is timeless indeed, but it is also versatile. It kind of takes polka dots into the modern age because it is reversible. And let me show you how. Whether you're going for a monochromatic polka dot look from head to toe, or if you just want to be on an easy and timeless feminine print to top off your outfit with. And I think it looks gorgeous either way. Next, we have the adventurous Ayana with her stunning holiday-inspired look. I always say that during this time, we might not always be able to travel far, but that doesn't mean that we can't bring the holiday to us. This look truly embodies the spirit of the holiday with its beautiful peacock feathers, hibiscus flowers, and tropical colors. It's also very spacious and breathable and perfect for all-day wear, no matter where your adventures take you.
Ayana's wearing our Cozumel tankini. She has, which is a play with the floral print and a leopard print. The top has adjustable spaghetti straps, and the bottom is actually reversible, and she's able to wear it with the print on the outside or just a plain solid bottom worn the other way. The pareo is actually what our door prize is going to be later, that fun print with the magenta and the leopard and the hibiscus. Next we have Terry, who is combining comfort and style for a look that can be every day, not just summer. She is wearing the Valletta camisole, which you don't need to wear a bra. It has a self-supporting top with shelf and allows for full support. You can be worn with or without a breast form. Adjustable straps allow her for work for like anyone's height. And this comes in many colors. You'll notice she's wearing her cute little striped jacket. This is a perfect layering piece for underclothes or on the street.
Gorgeous. Terry's look is a great example of how summer style doesn't always need to be involved with bright and pastel colors. Terry is wearing a gorgeous tie-dye top-knot turban, which, because of the tie-dye, makes it summery, but because of the darker color tone, she can actually wear it all year round with all of her outfits for every season. And so versatility is really what makes this piece stand out, along with the subtle but elegant top knot in the front that gives you a little bit of volume no matter where you are in your hair journey. Next, we have the elegant Christina. Christina's look is an example of how summer style can really create memorable outfits using neutral colors and elegant prints. Christina is wearing a activewear headband, which is protecting her beautiful incoming hairs and keeping her hairline nice and healthy while she enjoys the summer sun. And she's also sporting a Carry with Confidence tote, which is a great item to fill with your essentials all season long. Whether you're going to a pool or to an appointment, it's great to fill with your must-haves and your headpieces.
Christina is wearing the Marrakesh tankini, and it's a buttery soft fabrication from Italy. You'll notice she's showing you a little bit on the bottom there, some ties that she can tighten or let down if she wants to have a little bit higher leg showing. The top is meant to be worn as a bathing suit, but look how it can also go swim to street. How cute would that be if you're going to go out and have lunch on a boat afterwards, throwing on some white jeans and some sandals, and there you go. Christina also is sporting one of our bouncers to help to even her out. Finally, we have the lovely Irene in a classic navy look. Navy is a beautiful alternative to black because it is just slightly different. We all have our black bathing suits and our black clothes, but the navy is just as beautiful and gives a little something different. We have comfortable wide straps in the top, and the front V-neck is actually adjustable as well, so you can pull the centerpiece down just a little bit if you want to show some skin, or you can loosen it up and make it a little bit tighter up at the top to show less skin.
So Irene is actually wearing one of the pieces from our latest Italian-inspired collection, which we traveled to Italy to design for our 5-year anniversary. This glimmering headpiece is inspired by the glimmering waters of the Amalfi Coast. And this particular item can be worn as a bandana scarf, it can be worn as a turban, as a headband, and even as a necktie. But going beyond the fabric, we do have a surprise for you all, where we want to show you how beautiful a henna crown can look under your really intended to give you the ability to express your hair journey the way that you want and to embrace your look at every stage. And you look graceful and beautiful. Now, to dress Irene back up, I'm going to crown her in another piece from our 5-year anniversary collection. This piece was made from a discontinued designer fabric that we discovered while we were in Italy by the brand Etro. Now, this piece is beautiful and bohemian, but I really wanted to end on this note because it's also so vibrant and colorful and joyful. And in my opinion, whenever you're dressing for any season, I really want you to reach for the pieces in your wardrobe that bring out that joy and that life in you, and to just remember to embody that aspect in your life, and especially when you are dressing yourself and looking in the mirror, remember that you have so much in you. Let's have a round of applause.
Nice job, lady.